What is up, everybody? So the information that connected Bryan Kohberger to the murders of the 4 university students has just been released. This is from TMZ.com and is linked in the description below. The article states, Bryan Kohberger's DNA was found on a knife sheath at the scene of the Idaho murders, and authorities made a match by rooting through the trash at his family's house and finding his dad's DNA, which had enough of a match to the DNA taken from the sheath to pin the murders on Bryan. According to the arrest warrant affidavit just released, authorities had Koberger in their crosshairs less than 2 weeks after the murders. As TMZ reported, cops were on the hunt for a white Hyundai Elantra on November 13th, the date of the murders. There were several videos showing the white Elantra making 3 passes by the murdered house before finally stopping at 4:04 a.m. Video surveillance shows the car leaving at 4:20 a.m. at a high rate of speed. Police initiated a video canvass around the murder scene, and it appears the car traveled toward Washington State University, which Bryan Kohberger attends, 10 miles from the murder house. On November 25th, cops released info to law enforcement. They were on the lookout for a white Hyundai Elantra. On November 29th, a Washington State University cop pulled up a hit with Bryan Kohberger's vehicle and license plate number. Cops went to his apartment in the middle of the night and observed a white Hyundai Elantra sitting in the driveway. Now what we didn't know, one of the survivors in the murder house says she saw a man 5'10" or taller, not very muscular but athletically built, with bushy eyebrows, wearing black clothing with a mask. She says the man walked right by her as she stood in a frozen shock phase. He walked past her and left the house. Cops got a driver's license picture of Koberger, who had a height listed of 6 foot and 185 pounds, and the pic showed he had bushy eyebrows. Cops got his cell phone number, and the records show on the night of the murders at 2:47 a.m. the phone had left his residence and had traveled south through Pullman, Washington. Then it stopped reporting but picked back up again at 5:30 a.m. and showed the phone traveling back to his residence. Cops thinks he deliberately disabled the phone to conceal his travels. By the way, the cell phone records also show since June 22nd he had been near the murder house at least 12 times prior to the murders, and they were typically in the late evening or early morning hours. And there's this, Bryan Kohberger applied for an internship with the Pullman PD in the fall of 2022. That is the evidence they have that link Bryan Kohberger to the murders of the 4 university students. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments below. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you again soon.